What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Movie Madness Marathon, guys. This is episode 26 of 29. We're not going to waste any more time. Let's get straight into it. Let's go.
Yeah, in 2023, I identified as a rapper. Cut the chatter, it's not a factor who coming after. I plan to be the last one standing, total disaster. Cause everybody don't go up. It's like the raptor, see you trying to be ahead of the game. You moving backwards. I told you that there's levels of this. Climb the ladder. I'm bringing niggas down to the atoms. It never matter. Play your music, then I'm you.
Okay, guys. Welcome back to Movie Madness Marathon, guys. This is officially episode 26. We have 3 episodes left until our series wraps, and we are so excited. Guys, today's episode is a little bittersweet. We've had a fantastic journey meeting our different celebrities, guys, talking about the different stuff that happens on set, behind the scenes, got to see some explosions, got to go to some famous parks and the rest of it. Today's episode, guys, is when all of it wrapped up. Yep, today's episode is that's a wrap, you guys. So we reached our final week in Outlaw Posse, and we were on our final scene, which is a scene that you guys will see in the theater, of course. It's when we got to the scene of the club that we were all in and the rest of it, guys. And this day was actually really special for me because not only was it the last day and it was me wrapping up on my first movie set, but your girl actually was not only Whoopi Goldberg's stunt double, but I actually got to be in the film as an extra. Now, let me just tell you guys, here's my little videos, like me and Zion when we were extras, and my picture here when I had to get dressed, and the rest of that when we were costuming. Guys, let me tell you, costuming, there was so much to choose from, okay? But it was hard to find some stuff that fit me. Yeah, it was hard, like, finding some, like, stuff for costuming and the rest of that for myself. But obviously I found something, and they wrapped my hair up again because, you know, I told you I had them long braids. So they wrapped that up again and gave me a little hat and was like, boom, you ready. So Mario never told us exactly what we'd be doing other than like, oh, you guys are just gonna be dancing. I was like, okay, that's fine. But, you know, it was just like, when you're an extra, you're just doing what everybody else does. At least that's what I thought. Okay, me and Zion, we were just chilling in the production office. Came back to set because they said they needed some more brown-skinned people to act in this scene. So me and him were like, well, why not be in the movie? Like, let's go. So we went, got into the costuming, got changed, got to the scene, and y'all, it was late. Okay, it was another late night, so we were up for a while. But, you know, it was the wrap, so it was like, whatever we don't get today, it's just not gonna happen. So it was crucial that we got that scene, that we got it right. So we're dressed, we're in there. Mario's kind of setting everybody up, like, hey, I'm gonna have you guys walk through here, or I'm gonna have you guys dancing and doing this, yada yada. And then he points to me, he goes, I want you to sit right there. So it's a table, guys, that was behind there. And he wanted me to sit up on the table, and he was like, you're tipsy, you know, you're basically drunk or whatever like that, and you're just a little flirt. So I was like, okay, like, you know, so got my best drunk act on or whatever. And, but, you know, extras don't talk, okay? Extras do not talk. So we were kind of just like mouthing our words because obviously we're looking for the dialogue from the main characters. But, you know, not a whole lot of chatter. So, guys, one of the weird things on set, and here's a presidential pointer, one of the weird things on set is when you see those scenes, like when people are in clubs or dancing, whatever it is, the music is actually not playing. It is very silent and very awkward, okay? He was like literally like yelling some of the stuff out so we could like act, it would make sense. But y'all, it's no music plays. It literally is just silence, and y'all are just dancing like it's lit. And it was so weird for me because I'm like, we're literally dancing to nothing, but you can't think about that because it's like, well, it is something, because like when the film comes out, there is something that's going to be playing, and I need to be on beat. So it was so weird. But I mean, again, y'all, remember, I'm sitting on the counter, so I don't really have to do too much dancing. I'm just kind of like, you know, just a little, you know, whatever. DC Youngfly's bodyguard was also in the scene with me, so he was sitting next to me, flirting, I guess, or so with me, or whatever. So, yeah, it was fun, though. I did have fun, I'm not gonna lie. But I was a little camera shy, though, because, like, the camera was, like, you could, like, it was in my face. I could see it, but, like, you know, you can't look at it. You can't break the fourth wall. So it was taking me everything to, like, look around it because I'm so used to looking directly at it because I'm always hidden, trying to see what the scenes are like. So, yeah, anyways, guys. So we're dancing, talking. They're doing the scene in front of me. We run it a couple times. So Mario starts talking and directing after he finishes his scene with his son. And he goes, DC. He goes, so yeah, you see her right there. So he points at me. He was like, you see her right there? And DC like, yeah, you know how you talk. Yeah, man, I see her, whatever. He was like, that's the one you want right there. And y'all, when I tell you, like, I was in my acting moment, come on, I just gotta sit here and act drunk. But when DC came over to me and was like talking, I was just sitting there like, I wasn't ready. Not ready. I was like, oh wait, what? Like, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Well, like, and I was like in the moment, so it was like, go now, Crystal. And I'm like, oh gosh, like, okay, all right. Still we're flirting, we're still drunk, and I was just like kind of shaking my head. And y'all, when I tell you, it was just like I'm cheesing right now because I was trying so hard not to cheese in that scene because I'm like, DC Young Fly is literally flirting with me. So then he comes and he sits next to me on the thing. So Mario begins yelling some of the words to the song, and we're like, hell yeah, whatever, like that, like to give it the thing. And me and DC are like laughing and like together. It was so cool. Now I don't know if the scene made the cut. I don't know, but if it did, y'all will see it. Okay, I'm excited. I want to see if it did. So then we move on a couple scenes, guys, and we just kind of like have to, the assistant directors like cueing us to like walk through, like we're dancing or going to get a drink or such, or whatever like that. It was really cool though to be an extra. Like one day though, one of my aspirations, one of my goals on my bucket list is to be a main character one time. But the act in the scene with DC Youngfly was amazing. It was so cool. And I'm like smiling about it now, but I'm like, damn, what did I look like in that moment? Because like, I promise you, I would have frozen if I just didn't think quick on my feet. I would have just frozen like, he's talking to me, he's talking to me, he's talking to me. Like I just, y'all, promise you. We finished that scene and then Mario goes, that's a wrap. And we all cheer, we all clap, everybody gets a round of applause, and he starts going down the list. That's a wrap on Amber Rain Smith. That's a wrap on Mandela Van Peebles. So, everybody's clapping like, yeah, we made it. Like, we finished the film. And y'all, it is a thing to celebrate, okay? When you finish, when it's done, it's something to celebrate, okay? Because that was some hard, rigorous work we put in. Let's go home, like, because everybody had flights to catch and, places to be, so we wrapped that set up, cleaned up, and and that was that. So by the Amber and Madison, we moved out of our paradise on the mountain, and I drove to the airport. And y'all, I loved Montana. I loved every minute I spent there. Do not get me wrong, but I was so happy to go home and be back in civilization and just see some familiar stuff that I knew, and it was just nice. It was just beautiful to be back home. And, it was great. The flight home was gorgeous. I got to fly over so many mountains and things. And it just, it was just a different sight to see. And I definitely want to go back one day. And you guys, that was the wrap on Outlaw Posse. Your girl got to be an extra on the last day, okay? And I got to say goodbye to Mario and all the assistant directors and things. And just my friends, of course, because they were driving back home from Montana. They didn't fly, but just getting to say goodbye to all of them and just really just be able to soak in that moment of just like, I just finished working on a movie. I think it's a $5.8 million set. I think that's how much it was. And I got to work on it. So yeah, when I flew home proud. Like I literally came here expecting to just be the cast driver, and I became so much more. So kudos to God. Kudos to God for looking out for your girl, because without him, none of it would have been possible. Now, if you're not following me on Instagram, if you're not subscribed to the channel, if you don't have the notification bell stuff hit, I need you to pull it together, guys. We literally only have 3 days left. As always, Jesus loves you. He wants a relationship with you. If you are alive today, that is another opportunity for you to get it right. So don't miss out on Jesus, because Jesus does not want to miss out on you. And as always, my beautiful, wonderful, amazing executive board, keep it executive. Peace.